All right, let's go to our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli. She's actually joining us live from Umlazi. Lethiwe, of course, Umlazi was one of the first hard-hit areas when the floods struck over the weekend. Just tell us what you're seeing now.
Well, Shahan, since the morning, I've been trying to make my way out of Umlazi. The morning I wanted to get to the office, which is situated on the northern side of Durban, but I was unable to get out because most of the exit points in Umlazi have been washed away. We know that 45 people have lost their lives in Durban, and 20 people where I am in Umlazi have been rescued by search and rescue so far. I want to show you the situation right now. Of course, I'm using my cell phone, so I'm going to try and turn it around and show you the situation of Umlazi right now. I'm standing on the N2. This road is currently closed. What you're seeing right now are visuals of the Umlazi River. Of course, water levels did increase overnight, and that caused some of the informal settlements that are situated here to wash away. Search and rescue did say that they rescued about 20 people overnight in this area. I also want to move my camera, Shahan, and show you some of the damage that was done at a storage facility near the old airport. What you're seeing right now are containers that are stored there, and they have been badly damaged by the floods. That company is currently being flooded. We've also seen people trying to loot some of the goods that they could find there. They were able to find some TVs and also refrigerators. Some people were also able to find diesel in one of the companies that is situated near Umlazi. That is, of course, South Coast Road, which you're also seeing. South Coast Road connects Umlazi and Lamontville, and it's also a major exit point here where people, if they want to go to the Durban CBD and also to the northern parts of the city, they use that road. It's been washed away. Right now, the Umlazi River does not look as if it's that dangerous, but authorities have warned people that are situated right next to it to evacuate. They were told last night to evacuate, but unfortunately, they were unable to. The tent that you're seeing there, authorities erected it last night, so those that have been displaced are able to then make their way to the tent. We saw some police officers a bit earlier on, but of course they were outnumbered, and those who were looting were able to make away with the stolen goods that they were able to find from those storage containers. Right now, people are stealing whatever they can find. What you can see now are people carrying copper cables that they found on those storage containers. I'm not going to talk much about the looting because there are currently no police officers where I am, so I don't want to make trouble for myself, but this is currently the situation at Umlazi near South Coast Road.
Yeah, Lethiwe, talk to us about the rescue operations in the area. You say 20 people were rescued overnight. What's the situation looking like now? The reason I asked this is because I saw visuals of this river last night where it was almost at the same level of the bridge. It seems to have subsided slightly. So overall in this area, what's it looking like?
Well, overnight, the waters were actually covering this whole area, but of course the waters have subsided, Shahan. I'm not sure if you're able to make out those tiny little informal settlements that are situated near the bank there, but those people, all of them were evacuated. And we are told by search and rescue that they had to pick up some of the patients using a helicopter because ambulances could not make their way to Umlazi because of the floods and also the roads being washed away. So earlier on, we saw a few patients being dropped off using a helicopter as well. The Metro Police were here with search and rescue, and they were able to rescue those people. We understand it's about 20 people that were affected by the flooding. We also don't know the exact number of those people that still remain missing because we have been told that other people still remain missing, but we don't have the exact number. The only number right now that we do have is that over 45 people in the city or in the province have been killed by the recent heavy downpours.
And just in terms of you talking to people about the situation, how are they feeling tonight?
Well, Shahan, some of the people that have been here have been stuck since last night. They actually watched while the road that they used to travel in was being washed away. Earlier on, there was major traffic. What they are trying to do now is just walk across, because you are able to walk across, but you're not able to drive. One of the gentlemen that I spoke to lives in Mdluli, and he left work yesterday around 5. But when he eventually got to this area, he was unable to drive across, so he had to sleep on the road. And he was telling us this afternoon that he is still unable to get home because the roads near Isipingo are flooded. The N2 near the old airport, both lanes have been closed. And where I'm standing right now, I'm on the northern side of the N2. As you can see, this road has been closed. The southern road has been opened, but there are police there. It's being used as a 2-lane for now, where vehicles coming from the southern side who are wanting to make their way to the northern side are driving on the left lane, and those who are making their way from the northern side to the southern side are driving on the right lane. So the police are currently handling that situation. But for now, as you can see, this is the N2 northbound near Umlazi. This road connects Mdluli, Sipingo, and all the southern areas, including Umgababa, for those people who are wanting to make their way to Umhlanga, make their way to Umdluli, and all those northern areas. But unfortunately, this road still remains closed. We will be catching up with authorities tomorrow and seeing how they're going to be handling the situation when it comes to traffic. What you are seeing right now in your visuals is Lamontville. They have also been very badly affected by the flooding. We do understand that mudslides did cause a bit of situations or troubles for those people living in informal settlements. We still don't have the exact number because we are unable to get to Lamontville at this point. Is currently happening on the N2 northbound. That's the bound that you're seeing right there being used by vehicles. 2 lanes are being used for vehicles coming on the north side, and then the other one being used by vehicles that are coming from the south side.